Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Played at Live Duels PvP week number 3. Oh boy, this has been super good the last couple weeks. Great matchups, great pairings. You guys probably heard the news. We do have a little change of plans tonight, and I do see there's some birthday shout outs going out already. How about a big birthday wish to the one, the only Shaman Sheila. Sheila is going to get the birthday song. It's not my job on your birthday anymore. It's not my job on your birthday anymore. Sheila Beasley, happy birthday. Hopefully you have many more, and I hope you kick some ass tonight in duels. How about that? How about you wreck some stuff tonight on your birthday? I absolutely love when you guys are here spending your birthday with us. We know earlier in the week we had Jules here on her birthday. She wasn't playing, but she was watching. Beasley tonight, I think, is going to blow some stuff up. So we got some cool, just a lot of good things. One, the pairings are nice. The bundle is incredible. And yes, there are scorpions. When you invent games, you look for like different ways to test people. So we've got a little side game, I guess you'd call it, called stacking scorpions. And there's a strategy to it. So each team will start with a scorpion. And you can either take the damage from that scorpion if you want, or you can throw it. Now, team number 1 will obviously start out. They'll have their own scorpion, and they're either going to take the damage and keep the scorpion there, which will continue to damage them, or they're going to throw it at someone else. Now, when they throw it at another team, it's going to stack, and that means that team's going to have 2 scorpions. So that team can keep those 2 scorpions and take more damage, or can throw those 2 scorpions at someone else. And they'll deal 20%. And then the other team's going to have 3 scorpions. And they can throw it at somebody else. And then somebody else. Or you can throw it at different people. You don't have to throw it at the same person. So one person's scorpion stack. You can throw it at different players. But it's also going to give you the opportunity to, for those matches where you kind of get ganged up on. Yes, you're still going to be hit. Yes, you're still going to be hit by pets. But you're also going to have some stacking scorpions that you have to deal with. So it's one additional element that you'll be able to cast your pet, play your grenade, shoot your bullets, and maybe have this big pile of scorpions that you can throw. That it doesn't count against any of your abilities. It's a completely extra ability, so the damage is going to scale. But the strategy is, where do you throw? How do you throw? Who do you hit? You stack on one person, or do you split them up? Or if you split them up, do those people team up on you later on? It's going to be crazy. All right, but I'm looking forward to a lot of fun. And you know what? There's a lot of scorpions apparently in the desert. I don't live in the desert, but I see them on television. So it must be true if it's on television. All right, let's go to tonight's standings. You can see, look who is up on top of the leaderboard. Father Ron is ranked number 1. That's right. Father Ron is working. He is going to be here tonight. He did let me know. He said he would not miss duels for the world. So he said if he didn't get in the first match, he would get in tonight. So Father Ron is up there, but he is tied with the champ. So let's not forget, we've got our very own Fly Rod at 7 points. We got Cat and birthday girl Shaman Sheila. Look at that, Shaman Sheila with that first place victory. They're both at 6. Then we got the Assassin and Busy Bee at 5. We got Dow and Jim at 5. Kel and Dimes, or Kel at 5. We got Dimes, Moonshot, and B-Dub all at 4. But B-Dub and Valar have only played 1 week, and they still got 4. So check that out. We've got Will the Bill has 3. Craven, Trigger, Crazy L, Joe, Tiny. You can see the points there. Get on the board. It's a long season. It's anybody's saloon to win. That's right. What are we doing this for? We're doing this for That you want ownership of that? Well, you got to fight for it. You don't just get a saloon. Come on. You don't walk in and say, "Hey, I want a saloon and play Dead Live. Just give me one." No, you got to earn it. You have to earn it, and you're going to have to earn it week after week after week, and only one of you is going to get it. So sometimes you might be in there with your faction. You might be trying to help them out. Maybe it's your faction saloon. That's fine. But you got to watch your back because you never know how these matchups are going to line up. We got a lot of bundles tonight, and tonight is a little bit different. So, and I don't want to trick you guys. I gave this information to Kel earlier. It's because I want people to know. Number one, we don't have a pack opening event this week. So I thought, well, if we don't have a pack opening event, and most people are going to buy the bundles anyway, is there some extra incentive? Because these are already packed full of items. So is there some extra incentive that I could have for some people that might want to pick up two? You don't have to, but if you do, you can't get more than two for yourself. You can get two for yourself. You can buy two for someone else. But once you get that second one, we're going to mix it up. So let me show you, first of all, what is in the bundle. All right, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy good. You got some new items in there. First and foremost, I asked this the last 2 weeks. What is important about that topaz band up there? What makes that topaz band important? This is actually two answers. Two answers for this. It is the fourth band that has been released. So we have silver, we have Arctic, we have jet, and now we have topaz. But what's also unique is this is the 9th piece of the topaz set. So this does officially complete the full topaz set. The only tier 3 that is not 100%, we have a few more pieces left, is the silver set. So we've now got full topaz, full Arctic, full jet, and just silver to go. Now, if you buy one bundle, this is what you get. I'm going to go through what you get. But you guys know that if you buy two bundles, a lot of times what you were doing, you're buying two, and you take the topaz, you'd either trade it to someone or you'd gift the topaz to someone else. So tonight, I'm going to give you the opportunity to be, I guess, semi-greedy. I know that's a bad word because you guys you love helping each other and you do amazing things helping out each other in the game. But tonight could be one of those nights that you pick up two of these for yourself. Because you're not going to get two pieces of topaz band. Although you might want those, right? I mean, you can still collect 4, 5, 6 topaz bands, 4, 5, 6 jets, 4, 5, 6 silver, 4, 5, 6 Arctics, merge them all together, and then you have 4, 5, or 6 fusions. But tonight's going to be a little bit different. So let me go through these items, and when I get to the fusion, I'm going to show you guys, and you can message Kel. You might have picked up the one bundle just out of habit earlier today and said, hey, I know it's going to be a lot of good stuff. I want to get it. So you can still message her. And if you don't want to do a double payment tonight, it's a pain in the ass, message her and say, Kel, I'll hit you with that other 50 tomorrow night with the other bundle. So if you just want to preserve it, just message her, and I won't have you go through all the hurdles tonight. But she will update it when she super chats it. So let me tell you what we got in store for tonight. We've got, certainly, this is big, bad, bold, a lot of good stuff in here that's going to help you guys out for the rest of the week. We got gold pet skins. Of course, you get two bundles. That's doubled up, right? Energy orb, horseman, beholder. There's a lot of good stronghold items in here. Top-notch stronghold items. Capacity. It's time to roll back out the capacity because we know raids are going to be happening over the next couple of weeks, so people are going to want their capacity. The fake chest. Fake chest can be a really, really cool trap. Ice trap. We saw the strength of the ice trap the other night. Really, really strong. Holds you in place. You got to stop and basically warm yourself up. Revives. Trap revives. Some people are running low on trap revives, so I want to get those out there. Again, if you buy two of the bundles, you get two trap revives. Stronghold speed. We know how good stronghold speed is. Max arrows. The gum arrows are super important. hold that person in place. There's a lot of good stall. And, of course, you guys know there are no Larvae Limericks anymore. Larvae Limerick is gone. So this is the best of the best for the next week. So this gives you a chance to stock up also on your St. Patty surprise. 2 of those in tonight's bundle. You can get up to a total of 4. Max Wax for the bullet. Savage 6. Brand new ammo. Check it out, everybody. This bad boy. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Give me a big 999 if you're excited about the brand new Seal Breaker. You can still use your flux. But if you got resin, you need to get the flux out of here because resin is the new, look at that. Oh my goodness. Those people over at Law have been busy. You know what? I think Law came on the scene and they said, Brace has been doing arrows. Max has been doing globs. Law's like, you know what? Law came out with the Law arrows, and a week after they came out with the Law arrows, look at them. Brand new. Armor Pin Seal Breaker. That is the resin bullet, and it is AP 6. It is double the AP of a flux. Double the... look at Will. Look at Will making his intro. Sorry I'm late. Was ordering material to build the saloon at Slide Castle. My goodness. What an intro. And if you want the Big Daddy, that takes the place to Flux. The Big Daddy is certainly the Jupiters. Those are AP 8. There's your standard ammo. There's your red glob. We're throwing in 5 pet revives. And tonight only, if you pick up 1 bundle, you get the tote. Wait a minute. What's going on here? What's going on? Uh-oh, something is breaking down. If you buy 2, that's right. That is right. First ever, baby, Fusion Gear in tonight's second bundle only. So if you get the first one, you get the Topaz that you got to combine 4. But if you get both of them, you are automatically getting brand new. It's not in boxes. It's never been out. This is the first time that we've rolled it out. This is T4 Fusion Gear. And some of you might have 4 bands now. The Topaz might have given you 4. But if you pick up 2 bundles tonight, and I know several people that already have, B-Dub, Deadly Dimes, Trigger, Fly Rod, all going to be rocking the Fusion. Guess who else is? Yeah. The man is absolutely Tiny is rocking Fusion. And you know what? He's going to do it the hard way, and he's going to do it the easy way, because I'm pretty sure Tiny has 1 piece of Topaz, 1 Arctic, 1 Silver, and 1 Jet. And now he's got his own band. So Tiny might be rocking Fusion Band Epic 2. Talk about that on your Friday night. Yeah, you guys saw Dow up there tanking in the Steam lands, and then he backed out, switched it over to Tiny. Dow was like, you know what, my back hurts a little bit. I can't really tank anymore. Group's getting hit a little bit. Man, I sure wish that. And then Tiny's like, come on, bro. Give this to me. I got this. Tiny just jumped in there and said, sorry, Dow. Go get some Blue Star ointment and take a breather and let the real tanks come up here. And, I mean, what happened? As soon as Tiny took over at a tank last night, he almost immediately ended the battle. Like, 1 round. Dow was taking for like 7 rounds. Tiny walked up 1 round, and it was over. Just like that. We love Dow. So, yeah. Tiny, Dow, Cat, Fly Rod, take your pick. They're all phenomenal. All phenomenal. So, got some more super chats. We got, oh, look at this. Really? Really? Animal. Look at these guys. I love it. I love the 1-2. Will ordering material, and look at Animal coming there and says, sorry I'm late, was organizing labor to help build the saloon at Sly Castle. Eric Beach picking up the second bundle. Eric Beach rocking Fusion. And Moonshot. Sly's going to have to build it because the Mirror Saloon, and the saloon's coming to Mirror Manor. And look at that. Come on, Dow. That just ain't right. He's like, Tiny's going to talk crap, and then Dow's like, hold my credit card, bro. That just ain't right. All right. Dow says, I'm going to double bundle it, and also, yeah. Double bundle a box, and how about Monday's bundle too? Okay. All right, you know what? I don't have an answer for that, Dow. For now, we'll just say the tanks are partners. He's like, hold my beer. No, I thought it was a great job. I got some good news for you guys, though. Let me get through the rest of this bundle. So again, if you get one bundle tonight, you get the Topaz. If you double that bundle, you get the Topaz as one, and you get the Fusion T4, never before released. Don't have to get it. You know what, though? If you get it out of a box, you can still fuse the two of them together. So don't hate if you get another one. If you get 3 of them, if you get 4 of them. In fact, love it because your stats are going to be through the roof. So you don't want to be one and done with this. You certainly want to stack them up. So the rest of this bundle, we've got Max Red PvP, Max Blue PvP, Ravishing Ruby, Stunning Sapphire, 2 Crave Carbines, Red Summon Skins, Silver Skins, Gold, Platinum, Onyx, Prime, Iconic, Epic, and Stellar. I think this is one of the best bundles we've ever put together. New ammo, Firepower St. Patty. Never before have we put the top tier, never released piece of gear in a Saturday night special bundle. So if you guys like this, give it a thumbs up. Give me a 999. And while you guys are typing 999 and sending Kel those messages to double up these bundles, I'm going to make another announcement because I heard some phenomenal stuff about Steamlands. So you've seen Steamlands and Dark City. So I am pleased to announce you will all be competing and bidding for the right to put your castle in one of those territories. That's right. If you guys love Steamlands, man, wouldn't Fort Sly look good in the middle of Steamlands? Wouldn't Hellstone Castle look good in the middle of Steamlands with all that protection around there? How about Mirror Manor? And you guys have just seen a little bit of Steamlands. But how about Mirror Manor being one of the territories in the center of Steamlands? Or the Vox Vatican? Now, you may be saying like, hey, Steamland sounds pretty good. I'd love to have the opportunity to have all those little steampunk type of things around, helping us, learning, discovering, solo missions. You know, your faction could go out and say, hey, Kills, we want to get our faction together. We want to do our own boss battle, and we want to explore a little bit of Steamlands. Well, if you get that area, you're going to discover, you're going to grow with that area. But you might also say, I really want to see what this Dark City's all about. It seems very goth and dark. You might want your castle to be in Dark City. Might be a little harder for people to get to you when they raid you. But there's also some more zones out there. And my topographers, Deadly Tammy Dimes and the assassin Julia Muse, are going to be working on territorial maps. And when you guys get in there, they're going to be working on naming some of the area. They're going to work on deeds of ownership. So we got some really, really cool stuff in store for you guys. So I promised you guys that we were going to expand out a little bit further from your castle. Now, it would also be a nice thing if your rival doesn't buy up all the land. I mean, can you imagine if we put a deed up on blockchain and it's connected to Mirror and Will jumps on that bad boy and says, nope, you know what? The road going into Mirror is property of Will the Bill. I'm cutting off all the resources that we're going to import. See, that might start a war. And then Bonnie might say, Will, why are you blocking our trade caravans? So then about 3 o'clock one morning, Bonnie gets together and they might go over and take their resources back from Fort Sly. So you can see how all this works out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to create some good elements to the game. I mean, you can't have miles and miles and miles of land connected to your castle. At some point, someone's going to get close to you. Just depends on how close they get. So you'll see more to come on that. The first step is going to be we're going to place your castles in a territory, and then the lands outside of your castle will start to be available as well. So who your neighbors are goes a long way in how you build and how you defend. So cool, cool, cool stuff. So Kel, I don't know if I can talk any longer. Kel's like, keep talking, keep talking. So I think everybody has loaded up on these bundles tonight. I got a feeling that when she types this, it's going to be a huge, huge amount. Yeah, that's what I thought. We got B-Dub, Dimes, Trigger, Flyrod, Cat, Jim, Valar, The Deacon, Will, Bones, Amanda, Jules, Moonshot, Riley, Kel, and we got a stock of loaders. That's what I'm talking. But you know what? Hold on. There's Animal. Why? Hold on. Why do I not... Why do I not see Birthday Beasley on that list, Kel? All right, so can we add Sheila Beasley for her birthday? Come on. There we go. Now we got Birthday Beasley up on the board. So big, big happy birthday to our very own Shaman Sheila. All right, again, there you go, everybody. Topaz in the initial set and Fusion in the second set. Thank you, Sheila. I'm really looking forward to our Castle Bazaar in a few weeks. We know we got Easter coming up, so that's why I went ahead and decided that we want to get all of the zones in play, because by the time we do the Castle Bazaar, we are going to be ready to place your castle in a territory. So there are going to be some bid wars going on when we do that. We're going to have some events. We're going to have some competitions. We're going to have some upgrades. But during the Castle Bazaar, you will find out which territory you're located in. You guys are not right next to each other. Your castles have a little bit of room between them. So thank you so much, everybody being here. Let's get into some duels. All right. You guys can screenshot that. It's a ton of stuff. This is what's up tonight. So if you were late, let's say you happen to be hiring people for materials to build a saloon or looking for contract labor, you might have missed the fact that there are scorpions tonight. So again, I'm going to explain to you what stacking scorpions do. So we know that we have groups of 2, so I'm going to just take a couple volunteers. Let's say it was Flyrod and Moon. These are just any 2. Will and Animal. and B-Dub and Trigger. These are not the teams for tonight. Busy B, Crazy L, Amanda, and Cat. All right, so we have a random order. And let's say the first to go is Will. And Will is going to do his standard attack. And he's going to do his pet attack or whatever smokes that he wants. But he has an additional attack. And that additional attack is going to be, I'm going to throw my Scorpion for an extra 5% damage at B-Dub. And it hits B-Dub. But now she's got 2 Scorpions. She's going to take that damage every turn, or she's going to throw those 2 Scorpions at, say, Moonshot. And Moonshot's taking damage. And then Moonshot's either going to say, you know what? I want to throw them at somebody else. I knew you'd have a question, Jason. Hold on. I'll give you a chance for your question. No, you can't. So then Moonshot is going to throw his 3 Scorpions over here. Or he can say, you know what? I don't want to give Cat all that firepower. Let me throw these Scorpions back over to Bonnie. Now Bonnie takes that damage. No, Scorpions cannot be killed. They're going to continue to stack. But you can split them up. All right? Your choice how you want to play them. Now, one additional thing. If you don't want to throw them, you can hand them to your partner, and your partner takes no damage. All right, because you know we go one person from each team, then one person from another team. So let's say Fly and Moonshot go last, and all these Scorpions have stacked up. They have 5. Everybody's loaded up. And Moon's like, you know what? Instead of throwing them back at Bonnie, Fly Rod, why don't you hold these? So he hands them over to Fly Rod. Now at the beginning of Fly Rod's turn, he can throw them. If he doesn't throw them, he's going to take damage. So you can pass them to your partner to throw at a later time. All right. Should be easy. Should be crazy. Should be a lot of damage. Who knows what's going to go down in our first ever stacking Scorpions. One thing I do know is damage is going to scale tonight in a big, big way. So be smart. Save your cooldowns. All right, one last rule. Scorpions are not affected by pet repels or seals, but the damage can be prevented. Cannot be killed, not affected by seals or pet repels, but the damage can be prevented. And obviously you can heal. All right. Now everybody's like, there's no way I'm going first. We're going to have everybody like wanting to go second. That's not how it works here. All right. Get in the game, because you know what? If you understand it, you automatically got an advantage over everybody else. It is 8:30, and I'm ready to get some people on the playing field. So pick your numbers from 1 to 20. All right, 1 second. All right, this is going to be good. All right, this is going to be a really good one. Okay, we've got starting out tonight. Where is he? Moonshot. And Will the Bill. Moon, you'll be going first. We'll be going fifth. Then we've got Deadly Dimes with the always lethal Valar. Valar, what are you doing up in the saloon? I couldn't find her. I was looking for her. She's up there boozing already. She's like, you know what? It's going to be my saloon. I'm just going to stay there. All right, so Dimes and Valar. How about B-Dub? Where's Bonnie? We'll put B-Dub up here. Bonnie and Julia. B-Dub and the Assassin. It's pretty rough. And then you know what we're going to do? We're going to go crazy mode here. Eric Beach and Father Ron. All right, double priest, everybody. Deacon and Ron. So I'm going to give you guys everybody who's playing. Moon, Will, Dimes, Villar, Julia, B-Dub, Deacon, and Ron. Give me your pre-match buffs now. Deacon going insane. Father Ron going to assault some stuff. See how this double priest combo works tonight. I'm very interested in this. B-Dub insane going crimson. Eli on Maxine. It's a lot of AP on that team. Oh my lord. That's a lot of AP. Moonshot going Jack, double max. Moonshot's like, we ain't worried about no AP. He's got Will. Deadly Dimes, double crave. Eli on cape. One thing about these matchups, when you got 6 or 7 people against you, you just never know. Villar insane. Eli on shaman. And Justice. Sounds good, doesn't it? Justice. And Julia. Go on Eli on the Aegis, insane, and double gold graph. All right, I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Get with your partner, come up with a strategy, talk to each other, introduce yourself. Maybe you've never talked to that person. I doubt that's the case because everybody here knows each other pretty well. But, yeah, I'll give you guys 2 minutes, set up your strategy. Then we're going to go Moon, Dimes, Julia, and then Deacon will be the first 4 to act. About 60 more seconds, everybody. All right, about 30 more seconds. Okay, I'm ready to kick this thing off. Moonshot, you, Will, and your Scorpion are first to act. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to tell me what you want to do. Moonshot, then Dimes, then Julia, then Deacon, then Will, Villar, B-Dub, and Ron. Will teams split the damage? Will they try to Knock a few players off early. I'm always intrigued to see how people go about their strategies. And with the Scorpions in play tonight, we might see the winds of change. All right, Moon, what you got? He doesn't know who to attack first. I love it. Remember, points are scored individually. It's going after the messenger of the Lord already. Oh, no. Sorry, Ron. Nitro to Ron. All right, Nitro is going to give Moon a nice little boost there. Going to SP3 and steal Ron Psycho. Standard ammo to Ron. And then throw the Scorpion at Valar. Valar, you take 10%. And Eric Beach is going to use the eye ring. Very nice. Eye ring by the Deacon. Ron doesn't take the damage. Ron is going to take standard ammo red glob. Take 89 and 150, Ron. You're at 89 and 150. Dimes, you're up. So, Dimes, you have a Scorpion, and Valar has a Scorpion. Now, you can throw your Scorpion, or you could hand your Scorpion to your partner, and she could throw it later on. Damage will start to scale. So move wisely. Dimes, if you typed it, I didn't see it. So if you typed it, type it again for me. Oh, I see it. I see it. You're good. Thank you. All right, she's going to hand a Scorpion over to Valar. All right, so Valar has a double stack Scorpion. That could be deadly. Now that Deacon has no eye ring, she's going to go Nitro to Eric. Going to give her a seal. It's also going to drop a pet repel. And standard red glob fuse to B-Dub. B-Dub says, let me go ahead and brush my shoulders off. So Fuse going to B-Dub. And Eric taking to Nitro. All right, Nitro going to Eric. Tammy is a Warlord. Deacon, you're a Warlord too, but you're taking the damage on this one. So I got Deacon going down to 87. I got B-Dub going down to 73 with the Fuse. And also taking a little bit of Armor Pen. B-Dub, you're at 73. Your base is at 165. 73 and 165 for B-Dub. Julia, you're up. So Valar has 2 Scorpions, Julia and B-Dub. So Julia's going to pass the Scorpion over to Bonnie. Going to drop a Pet Repel. Going to play Gold Tupac. I'm going to give you a Buffalo for your Gold Tupac. And Ballistic Rose to Ron. Ron, you've got Ballistic coming from Rose with the Jupiter. Sucks to be the #1 rated player right now. Let me know how you feel about it, Ron. Take it like a priest. Well, you might be the first. You know, Bonnie hit for 70 the other day. She hit for a lot of AP. Julia hitting for you for 65 that gets through, Ron. You are at 89 and 90. No. 85. Ron, you're at 89 and 85. All right, so Bonnie has 1 Scorpion. Valar has 2. Julia has a Gold Tupac. Ballistic Rose to Ron. And now let's go over to the Deacon. All right, Deacon, your first move. Priest are taking a lot of damage early on. You guys are certainly targets. But I got a feeling things will change in a hurry. All right, what are you going to do with that Scorpion, Eric? Because if you don't do something with it, you're going to take damage from it. Nitro to Will. All right, so Eric, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Nitro gives you a seal. So if it gives you a seal, you don't need to play max seal smoke. Unless you're going to play it to somebody else, you could always play a different smoke. All right, seal for Ron. All right, so he's going to play the max seal. Very good combo shot. So we see he plays Nitro to Will. Will, you got Nitro coming in to hit you. He is a Warlord, so it's going to hit harder. And basically he's getting double seals. All right, Will's going to take the damage from Nitro. Dropping Will down to 84. Will's at 84%. And he's also going to throw the Scorpion at Will. Will, you got a nice pet Scorpion, but it's dropping you down to 74. Deacon getting a little extra damage there. All right, let's go to Will. Moonshot at 100, Will 74. Dimes at 100, Villar 90. Julia at 100, B-Dub at 73. Deacon at 87, Ron at 89. Pretty close. Looks like Dimes and Villar barely in first place. Everybody else really, really close for second. All right, Will is going to go. Will, how about that Scorpion? If you don't get rid of it, you're taking more damage from it. So Red Sue to Eric. Eric, that Red Sue is going to hit you and take you down. $79. You get plus 5 DV. Will's going to heal and seal. And Will, you can't heal and seal and pet repel, even though it's in the mask. You can't double smoke. All right. So he's going to go heal and seal. Going to throw that Scorpion back to Eric. All right. Eric, you're taking 10. Going to take you back down to 69. You can see how fun the Scorpion toss is going to be. And activate Wrath to Ron and D Beach. And E Beach. Going to break both seals. All right, both players were sealed. They're not sealed. Will is sealed with the heal and seal. All right, let's go over to Villar. Villar, you're up. Eric Beach took damage from Red Sue. He's got a DV modifier on him. Will went heal and seal, back to 84, Will. And he activated Wrath on Ron and Tammy to get rid of their seals. And he also threw Scorpion back to Eric. And Villar, you got 2 Scorpions at your disposal. We got Villar, B-Dub, and Ron. That'll take us through round number 1. All right, summon Gold Maverick. Okay, slow down a little bit. All right, first of all, Ron has no Psycho. So you can't target him. That's already been taken. Summon Gold Maverick. Where's the Gold Maverick going? First of all, I know where the Scorpion's going. And you need to pick another target for that SP3. All right. So Moon, she's stealing your Psycho. Moon Psycho's out of play. And Gold Maverick's going to Ron. All right, Ron, Gold Maverick's going to come over. It's going to melt that seal. Then he's going to take you down to 71. She's going to hit you with a Nerf arrow. And she's going to go double Scorpion to Moonshot. Moonshot, you got 2 Scorpions. But you're also down to 80%. You take double damage from 2 Scorpions. And Ron, how about this Nerf arrow? Eric's going to play Red Psycho and shut it down. So, Villar, you're taking 10 back from that Red Psycho. So, Villar, Gold Maverick to Ron, breaks the seal, does some damage. Scorpion to Moon, steals a Moon's pet, and also goes Nerf Arrow. E-Beach stops it, kicks back 10 points of damage to her. So, we've got Moon at 80, Will at 84. We've got Dimes at 100, Villar at 80. Julia at 100, B-Dub at 73. Deacon at 69, Ron at 71. B-Dub, it's your turn. B-Dub's first turn, and she's got a Scorpion that she needs to do something with, or it's going to damage her. All right, B-Dub is going to go Nitro to E-Beach. She's getting that seal. She's going to play Pet Repel. She's not casting the smoke, so she can get the benefit of the smoke. Remember, Nitro is an instant seal. It's different. Let's see if Ron takes this one like a priest. Ron, Maxine Blanco to you. And Scorpion to E-Beach. I'll throw the Scorpion while you think about it. Scorpion to Eric. Eric, you got double Scorpions. But you are at 59. Ron, you're at 71 and 85 base. All right. B-Dub is going to go Armor Pen with Maxine. Ron is at 85 base. Let's see how hard this is going to hit. $63 gets through, Ron. Your base, which started at 170, is all the way down to 22. Ron is at 71 and 22. B-Dub doing big things there. All right. Ron, you're up. This is the final move of round number 1. Ron is going to hit the grog. All right, it's a very important roll, Ron, because you really would love to have 100% of your base back. 4, 5, or 6, you get it all back. All right, Ron picks a 2. And Ron does get it back. Ron, very big die roll. You needed that. Father Ron lives to fight again. Full health and full base. All right, let's go to round number 2. Moonshot. You're up. You got double scorpions. A lot of people have been working those priests. Should they have split their damage up? Should they? Oh, hold on. Wait, Moon. I got to deal this Clyde damage. Hold on. I got to resolve Clyde. Dimes. Your pet repel is gone. Julia, pet repel is gone. B-Dub, pet repel is gone. Moon, your seal is broken. You take a little bit of AP. Will, your seal is broken. You take a few points of AP. Valar, you take a couple points of AP. And Eric Beach. And by a couple points, I literally mean 4 points apiece. Not a huge difference maker unless it comes down to a tiebreaker. Moonshot, you're up. Round number 2. All right, we'll get to Moonshot. And hey, Aiden, thanks for popping in. Appreciate you joining us, watching a little bit of Play Dead Live. So hopefully you're enjoying the group. It's a great group of PvP gamers. All right, we've got Moonshot. Moonshot going to throw the scorpions back to Eric. Oh, my goodness. Eric, you got a herd of scorpions. That could be dangerous. E-Beach has got 4 of them. But he's also got to deal with Gold Paul, F5 standard ammo. All right, he's throwing the kitchen sink at you and 2 scorpions. All right, let's start with this. Moonshot's going to pet repel. And Eric, Gold Paul, then you got F5 standard ammo, and you got scorpions. You tell me which, if any, you want to take. Scorpions are obviously going to hit you for 20. Gold Paul is Gold Paul. And F5 standard ammo. And after Moon, we got Dimes, Julia, and the Deacon, who's currently stacked up with 4 Scorpions. Eric's going to prevent the damage from the Scorpions. Using his Priest Prevention. He's going to take Gold Paul as a double striker. Going to double strike you once for 11. A second time, knocking you down to 37. And F5 standard ammo red glob. It's a good thing you're a warlord. I got you down to 17. Eric got you down to 17. Dimes, you're up. Moon at 80. Will at 84. Dimes at 100. Villar at 80. Julia at 100. B-Dub at 73. Eric at 17. Ron at 100. Dimes, Julia, and then Eric. All right, Deadly Dimes. She is going to use the Cape of Craven and turn into a priestess. Getting her a little bit of healing capability. Diesel to Will. Will, you got Diesel coming in. And it is a big hitting pet from a warlord that is going to do more damage and put deadly venom on you. She's going to drop a Seal Smoke. And she's going to go Fuse Red Glob to Eric Beach. Will's going to play his legendary eye ring. Now, Eric, here's the thing. It's going to kill you if you can't stop it. But in some cases, in matches where you think there's going to be a lot of damage, it might not hurt you to die, refresh, and start loading up on other people. But Ron says, nope, we're going to use that prevention. So Ron keeping him alive another turn. So they prevent that big fuse damage. All right, Julia, you're up. You got Moon and Will, 80 and 84. Dimes and Villar, 100 and 80. Slightly ahead of you. Julia and B-Dub, barely in second. Ron and Deacon in some rough shape. All right. So Julia cannot attack because of the Aegis. So Julia plays Seal and Thrill. She activates Aegis 5. So Julia, you can delete that move. The S6 Doom cannot be played because you can't play Aegis and also attack through Aegis. It's kind of the whole point, that it keeps damage coming in and damage coming out. So Eric, you can delete the Res and Restore as well. You just dodged a serious bullet. All right. So Eric, we go to you at your 17 life. All right. Julia played Aegis and a Seal. When she plays Aegis and a Seal, she can't attack. So, Eric, you don't need the Res and Restore. So, Eric's going to sacrifice Trey and Grog. He's going to put him at 37. And you get a die roll. So 1, 2, or 3, you get 50% back. 4, 5, or 6, you get 100% back. All right, he picks a 2. All right, he gets 50%. Now, we also have the issue of these 4 scorpions. So, Eric, I got you back to 87. You're at 87, Ron's at 100. And you got a stack of scorpions. What would you like to do with them? Will and Moon, 80 and 84. Dimes and Villar, 180. Julia B. Dub, 173. And now Ron and Eric, 87 and 100. All close. And Deacon says, I'm going to throw all four of them at will. Will? You go from 44 or 84 to 44. Will taking big damage. All right. Scratch what I said about 80 and 84. It's 80 and 44. Knocks them down to last place. Will, it's now your turn. We got Will, Villar, B-Dub, and Ron. We got Ron and Eric barely in first. Dimes and Villar in second by percentage points, slight. Julian B-Dub close. And now Will and Moon have been knocked down to fourth place with one scorpion shot. Yep, they're coming back, Eric. All right, Will's going to arc spark the Deacon. He's going to gold. Sorry, he's going to. No, oh, sorry. My bad. No, he's not. He's going to arc spark himself. And he's going to go gold Rudy to Eric. He's going to drop a heal and seal. F4 standard ammo red glob. Oh, just the regular heal. All right, gotcha. No seal. Okay, scratch this again. Gold Rudy to Eric Beach. Heal and mask. F4. Standard ammo red glob. And throw the scorpions at Eric. All right, first things first. Eric, you take 40% from the scorpions, knocking you down to 47. Will's just returning to favor, right? Will surrounded by heal smoke, which will be a full heal if it resolves. So everybody knows. F4 standard ammo red glob to E-Beach. Taking Eric down. From 47 to 12. All right, E-Beach holding on by a thread again. Let's go over to Villar. Will has now got the full, nobody reacted to his heal smoke that turn. Will back to 100%. All right, Moonshot down to 70%. Moon at 70, Will at 100. Valar, your turn. Obviously, the shot didn't take him from 47 down to 12. And I did say the gold Rudy damage resolved. So we have Valar, B-Dub, and Father Ron. Moon at 70, Will at 100. Dimes at 100. Valar at 80. Julie at 100 with Aegis. Valar's going to summon Gold Blaine to Ron. All right, one sec. All right. Valar getting the healing kickback from Justice, taking her back to 100%. Ron cannot play Unholy. And she's going Gold Blaine on Ron, which is a portal pet. Taking Ron from 100 to 69. And the Cosmic Justice taking it from 69 to 45. And S6 Maya to Will. Will has no seal. He only healed. So the S6 Maya going to Will. Luckily, Will, it's a Maya. But she knew what she was doing. Taking Will down to 80. B-Dub, you're up. Moon at 70, Will at 80. Dimes and Valar both at 100. Julia at 100. Aegis. B-Dub at 73. Deacon at 12 and Ron at 45. We got B-Dub and then Father Ron. All right, B-Dub is going to drop Red Aster. Going to play a Heal Smoke. B-Dub is surrounded by Heal Smoke. And F4, Maxine, Resin to Deadly Dimes. Priestess, Deadly Dimes. We'll break that seal. And she's going to go Red Psycho. Back to B-Dub. It's going to hit B-Dub before the heal resolves. So it is going to take her down to 63 temporarily. All right, Red Aster, Heal Smoke, F4 Maxine, and it is basically sent back. B-Dub surrounded by Heal Smoke. And then we go to Father Ron. Ron, you're at 45. Your partner's at 12. B-Dub just got a full heal from the Heal Smoke. So we got Moon and Will, 70 and 80. Dimes and Valar, 100, 100. Julia B-Dub, 100, 100. Deacon and Ron, 12 and 45. Ron's going to summon Lance. Lance going to go over and take out Valar's seal. Ron's going to hit the brew. You know, if you can't attack, you might as well drink, Ron. Let's see if you're lucky again. Ron's like 2 turns, 2 drinks. Four, 5, or 6, Ron. He picks a 5. Not quite as lucky this time. Ron, 50% back. But still taking you up to 95. So you're in a little better shape. All right, let's kick it over to Moonshot. Moonshot, your final move. We got Moonshot, Dimes, Julia, and Deacon. Legendaries are out of play. Julia has no Aegis. Healing is only 25% effective. Moonshot going to sack Trey. Heal and seal himself back to 100% pretty easily. Moon's got a pet repel. Got a seal, and he's going Resin to Priestess Dimes. Valar says no. Valar goes Red Psycho. Dimes, you're up. Luckily, it hit Moonshot before the seal. You got the Jason, you got the full benefit of Trey. The heal and seal, you only got 2% back. I've got you at 82. Moon at 82. Will at 80. Dimes Villar 100 and 100. Julia B. Dub 100 and 100. The Priest are at 12 and 95. Dimes final move. B-Dub, Red Aster. She's going to drop a seal for her partner, Villar. And she's going to Frenzy Moonshot. Moon and Will. You got a Frenzy Resin coming at you. It's going to break his seal and Will do AP damage. Will's going to play Psycho. It's going to stop it. All right, Julia, your final move. Will at 80, Moon 82, Dimes at 100, Villar at 100, Julia B. Dub 100. Priest 12 and 95. We got Julia, then Deacon. And then we got Will, Villar, B-Dub, and Ron. All right, Silver Spark, Red Paul to Villar. One hit's going to get rid of the seal. Second hit, not going to hit you for too much, but it does get you off that 100, Villar. Going to knock you down to 94. And Frenzy J8 to Dimes. Priestess Dimes is going to prevent it. All right. Now it gets interesting. So, Eric, you have been targeted, but you've been allowed to live this round. And you've got a Scorpion Bomb right there that you can throw, which we'll give it to someone else for later on. You can hand it to your partner. Or you can exact a hell of a lot of revenge on some of the players that, which is almost everybody, right? So you can certainly change the course of this match. Do you pass it to your partner? Do you throw it at somebody? Do you cripple a team, basically? This Scorpion stack really is about vengeance, and you were lucky enough to accumulate all of them. But again, some people have passed this round and kept you in play. So all those things need to be considered whenever you make this move. And again, healing effects are only 25% effective. Well, I think that answered that question. it's all going one way, Valar. All right. Diesel to Valar. Scorpion to Valar. F5 Moss Grenade to Valar. That is, that didn't take too much coercing. Yeah, that's a damn move. I agree with that. All right, Valar is going to take from Diesel. Eric is a warlord. $14, taking her down to $80, and she's deadly venomed. You know what? That is true. All right. I need to back that out. Julia had Tupac in play. Which means Valar never lost her seal. Thank you, Bonnie. That's a good point. All right, so we're going to put Valar's seal back up. And we're going to put her back to 100. Now, Eric, I'm going to allow you to delete your move if you want to. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to back out. Eric, delete your previous move, and we'll go from scratch. So Julia never played Red Paul because she's got Tupac out, which means Valar never got hit. Don't be confused. You have Tupac, and you played Red Paul on Valar. Well, you can't play Red Paul on Valar because you have Tupac. So it never hit her and never broke her seal. So we're going to give her seal back, and we're going to let Eric delete his move and figure out a different move because now he's got a sealed target that he would waste his pet on. So Eric, go ahead and go from scratch. So Valar and Dimes are both still at 100. So he's got pets, he's got attacks, and he's got scorpions. Okay. He's like, I'm going to split it up. This, I like this. I love to see split attacks. Diesel to Will. Will, you're down to 64 and you're deadly venomed. Scorpions to Julia. Julia taking 40% from the Scorpions, dropping her down to 60. And she doesn't have another turn. She's going to get stuck with the Scorpions. And Resin to Valar, which is going to break her seal. And it's just going to hit her for a little bit of AP because she's got a lot of AP mitigation. So Valar, I'm taking you from 175, hits you for 16. So you're at 159, but you're not at 100. So that attack just changed the course of the game. So we're going to get to Will in a second, but let me give you guys the health totals. This is the final 4 players to act. Moon at 82, Will at 64. Dimes at 100, Valar at 100. But Valar's at 159 base. They're still in first place, but she does have 100% base. Julia and B-Dub, Julia's at 60, B-Dub's at 100. Julia's stuck with the Scorpions, so they're down to second place, and Moon and Will in striking distance. And then Deacon at 12, Ron at 95, holding on to last place and holding on to their life. All right, Will, Valar, B-Dub, and Ron, you all get one final move. And we will decide a winner. All right, Will is going to Trey and Sacrifice. Take him back to 84. Going to drop a regular seal. And Will's like, Eric, here's your payback for that nitro. Wrath, standard red glob to E-Beach. That does take him out of play. All right, so we got one death. Valar, you're up. We've got Will at 84, Moon at 82. You and Dimes holding on to 100. B-Dub and Julia. Will and Moon have just moved into second place. They have no more turns. You got B-Dub and Ron still to go. Now the question is anybody else going to die? Valar, B-Dub, and Ron. And don't go anywhere. All 3 of these players will go a long way in deciding who wins this match. It's still anybody's match. All right, everybody do me a favor. Type 999. Just want to make sure we've got pretty good connection. Villar may have had to leave. Oh, there she is. Summon Red Paul to Bonnie. All right, Red Aster is going to eat Red Paul before it ever gets to her seal. And she's going to play Max Seal. And she shoots Bonnie and says, sorry. And Bonnie's like, don't be. I'm going to Red Psycho. So B-Dub playing Red Psycho. Sending that 10 back to Villar. Well, actually, she's got a seal. Never mind. Red Psycho is going to break her seal. Villar's still at 100. So she summons Red Paul to Bonnie. Bonnie's pet takes care of it. She shoots Bonnie. Bonnie plays Red Psycho to get rid of the first seal, but that's why she played Max Seal. Smart. All right. B-Dub, you're up. We got Bonnie and we got Ron. Bonnie and Ron. And we've got Dimes and Villar at 100 each. Julia and B-Dub at 60 and 100. Moon and Will holding on. All right. B-Dub, oh boy. She is strolling over. Watch this. She's walking over, throwing in an holy smoke, getting rid of Villar's Max Seal, and playing Gold Toxie. For 24 points of damage. Okay. Now, I hate to say it, but this comes down to Father Ron. So, Ron, take another swig of grog. Because that's all Ron's been able to do this whole match is drink grog. So, Ron has been studying the cooldowns. He knows who's got what's left. So, Ron, here's the score. First of all, your partner died. So there's no way you can do anything but fourth place. But let me tell you how close this match is. In first place is Dimes and Villar, 176. In second place is Will and Moonshot, 84 and 82. And barely out of second place and barely out of first is B-Dub and Julia at 160. So your move is going to decide who wins this game. Ron, all eyes are on you. Oh, boy. I think I'm going to have some Red Bull while Ron thinks about this one. That's what happened when you guys had no sound before. I just came back from a Red Bull break and didn't unmute my mic. Oh my goodness! No ice cream. No ice cream from Dimes. Red Rex to Villar. But wait. It ain't over. All right, Team Villar, Team Dimes. Anything you want to do before we resolve damage? You know what? I don't think there's anything they can do. Red Rex to Villar. Is going to hit for 8. Takes her down to 168. Ron, F5. Standard. Yes. She's like, never mind. I was looking at the same thing. But yeah, you don't have it. F5 standard ammo, there's nothing you can do about it. Hitting you for 18 and taking you down to 50. Villar. All right. In first place. Moonshot and Will the Bill taking home first place. At 84 and 82. In second place, surviving the wrath of the Scorpions, we got Julia and B-Dub. In third place, they were strolling along the whole time. Dimes and Villar. And having a rough night of it, everybody, our priest, E-Beach, and Father Ron. Moonshot and Will pulling it out by a couple percentage points, barely edging out B-Dub and Julia. The Scorpions were a big, big difference maker. So even though Eric and Ron didn't get the win, they decided who got the win and who got the loss. Their moves were huge. But great job, everybody. Great job. Good fun match as well. I love to see the good competitive gameplay. And you know what? Hey, Ron was in first place. people knew that. That's what happens. They will target you. Whoever's in first next week, they're probably going to be targeted as well. What comes around goes around. Always a lot of fun. All right, let's get this next match going. You guys have saw, we won't do stacking scorpions every week, but we're certainly going to change the dynamic from time to time. And you know what, Will? Will, I think we had a 40-minute concert last night after the match. But great teams, everybody. I love to see the partnership and the different strategies. Okay, I need, if you have not played yet, give me those numbers. Come on, give me those numbers. We don't know who's going to partner up. If you have not got in the match tonight, and if you want badges, got to play to get badges, or you at least got to volunteer to play to get badges. If you don't have a slot, then we get it. Everybody get in here. Let's get good teams set up. All right. Who has not gotten into tonight's match? I see. Moon, where is Craven Light? Is he working tonight? I know he hates missing portals. All right, so we know we're missing Dow, we're missing Craven Light, and all right, Dimes, I need Tiny. Can we get Tiny? You know, I got mixed feelings because I love to have all those guys here, but I also love to hear that they're back at work too. So that is great news. All right, here we go. We got going first tonight, Kello in the number 1 position. Going second is the birthday girl, Shaman Sheila. Going third He's an animal, literally. And his name's Animal. Going fourth. She likes to bring the pain. It is Cat. On Team Kello, how about Gemstone? It's luck of the draw, but what better way, Shaman, to celebrate your birthday than with your very own tag team partner? How did that work out? The Killer Bees on her birthday. I think they set it up like that because they knew if they waited, then they'd have a better shot at playing. Animal, you got the one, the only. Tiny the Tank. And yes, they might be arch rivals, but tonight, everybody, Flyrod and Cat teaming up. We got Kel and Jim, formidable foes. We got the Bees. We got Tiny and Animal. We know it can be anybody's match. As we saw last time, just because you're one of the best doesn't mean that you can survive the wrath of all the other players, especially when scorpions are in play. All right, everybody. You each have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to talk to your partner. Kel and Jim, Cat and Fly, Tiny and Animal, Sheila and Busy. Take up to a couple minutes. Get your strategies down. And then we will get into tonight's match. All right, about 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds, and then Kel and her scorpion. I guess a scorpion is a southern word. You know what the hell it is. That little thing that walks around and stings you. That thing. All right. We're ready to kick this thing off. All right, Kel. It's the Smiling Gems. You're first. Oh, yeah. How about pre-match buffs? Scratch that, Kel. I need to get pre-match buffs done. Everybody give me your pre-match buffs. Thank you, Animal. That would have been rough. Busy going Element, Carbine, and Eli. Jim, Insane, Crave, and Crimson. Kel, double. Kel, you and Jim might not be tanks, but your numbers look like tanks. It's like, wow, look at these freaking stats. I'm afraid of you guys. Flyrod, Insane, Double Crave, and Eli on Judas. Beasley, Jack, Double Crave, and Eli. Tiny, Jack, Double. Tiny, you're just showing off now. He's like, you know what? If Flyrod can do this, let me show him what I can do with my health. And Cat, Double Crave. Eli on the Proton. This is going to be a good one because there's a lot of firepower on the field. And there's a lot of creativity on the field as well, so I can't wait. All right, Kel, let's do it. Our final match tonight, everybody, before we head over to the saloon. All right, Kel's going to turn into a tank. Nitro to Sheila. Like, happy birthday, Sheila. Really, Kel? That's your birthday wish? All right, activate to tank. Pet. Drop a smoke, which is going to be decay smoke to Tiny. Going to keep him from sealing, as long as that's out. And F5 Moss to Tiny. Dang. Breaking those abs in early. F5 Moss, Tiny. You got a lot of health. But still taking you down to 86. So a decent hit on the tank. And going to throw the Scorpion at Sheila. I can't, you know what? I'm not even going to try to say it. It's a Scorpion. Scorpion. Yeah, whatever. Throw the damn pet to Sheila. Sheila, you're taking 10, but you've now collected one. All right, let's go over to Sheila. Sheila, you're up. Your first move of the night. You are at 90%. You do have that Scorpion. You can either throw it, hand it to your partner to stack it. Wait, never mind. Sheila has the Scorpion. Scratch that, Sheila. You have it because you're going first. Double stack Scorpions. All right, she's going to hand the scorpions over to Busy. Then summon Red Aster. Drop Max Seal. And Shaman to Animal with Red Glob. All right, so Tiny and Animal got a Red Glob coming at you. I mean, I don't know you can play a red-blue against a Red Glob, Dimes. You want to try that one again? Red Psycho. There we go. Tiny playing Red Psycho. Going to send that back to Sheila and take her down to 80. So Sheila handed a Scorpion to Busy. Red Aster. Max Seal. And she's taking 10. All right, Animal, you're up. All right. He's going to throw the Scorpion over to Kel. Summon Aster. Seal Smoke. And Vega to Busy. And Busy's going to play Red Psycho back to you, Animal. Taking you down to 10. And Kel, how about a Scorpion taking you down to 90? All right, Cat, you're up. We got Kel at 90, Sheila at 80, Animal at 90, Tiny at 86, Cat and Flyrod. After Cat, we go to Gemstone. You have 90% left, Joe. You took 10%. All good, Joe. All good. It just double posted. You're fine. All right. You know what? Cat is a equal opportunity attacker. Jim, she's throwing you a pet scorpion. Welcome you to the desert. Jim taking 10%. She's going Diesel to Busy. And Seal and Thrill. And Genesis Pluto to Tiny. All right. Busy, you got a Diesel pet coming in. And Tiny, you got a Genesis Pluto coming in. And then we'll go to Gemstone. Tiny's going to take it, of course. I mean, there's no juice on it. So it is taking Tiny from 86 down to 75. Not a big deal for the big man. And Busy taking Diesel damage. It's going to hit Busy, knock her down to 85. And hit her with Deadly Venom. All right, Gemstone, you're up. Real quick health check. Jim and Kel, 90 and 90. The Bees, 80 and 85. Animal, 90 and Tiny, 75. Cat and Fly Rod, double 100s. Yeah, Jim, you don't need to seal if you summon Nitro. Nitro is going to give you a seal. So Nitro to Fly Rod, Scorpion to Fly Rod, and F5 Maya to Tiny. Tiny, man, you are dealing with the unpreventable. Kel threw a Moss, and Jim's throwing a Maya. So Tiny. Taking him from 75 down to 59. Nitro to Fly Rod. Fly Rod down to 86. And Scorpion to Fly Rod, taking him down to 76. Let's go to one half of the Killer Bees. Busy Bee, you're up. And you got double Scorpions. What's up, Craven? You are missing stacking Scorpions tonight. All right, Busy the Tank. I love it. Nitro to Fly Rod. All right, Nitro to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, I feel like you're a target tonight and every night. Fly Rod down to 62. Pet Repel. And Sirius Vega to Tiny. And the Scorpions, Tiny. I'm going to let the Scorpions hit. So, Tiny, you've got Decay, a Vega, and 2 Scorpions coming in. I don't know if we've seen Tiny this low on the totem pole in a while. Are they going to kill Tiny? Scorpions taking him down to 39. Tiny, are you taking the Vega or no? Tiny's taking it. Not too bad. Knocking you down to 28. All right, Kel and Jim, 90 and 90. The Bees, 85 and 80. Animal at 90, Tiny at 28. Cat at 100, Fly Rod at 62. Crazy game so far. Tiny, you're up. Your first move of the night. You do have double Scorpions. Tiny and then Fly Rod. Then we go to round number 2, everybody. All right. Tiny is going to peel off the Decay. Nitro to Fly Rod. And dropping a Heal Smoke. All right, Tiny surrounded by Heal Smoke. It's the big one. And Nitro to Fly Rod. It's going to take Fly Rod. Is that 3 Nitros already, Fly Rod? Fly Rod is like the Nitro target. All these Warlords, man, they are hitting hard. Fly Rod down to 28. Or 48, sorry, 48 Fly Rod. Let me not get carried away. Jim and Kel, 90-90. The Bees, 85 and 80. Animal at 90. Tiny at 28, but surrounded by a Heal Smoke. Cat at 100. Fly Rod at 48. And Fly Rod, it's your move. Final move of round number 1. And the Scorpions are going to Jim. Jim is down to 70. All right, Tiny getting that full heal, everybody. From that Heal Smoke. Fly Rod going with a little bit of pet defense. And Fly Rod, where are you going to throw your scorpion? And give me a number. 4, 5, or 6. You get the full heal. Otherwise, you get to 98%. Still, either way, you're going to be good. And then let's see where that scorpion's going to go. All right, to Tiny and number 4. He gets the full heal. That extra 2% could be big. You never know. Fly Rod back to 100. Tiny taking 10 from the scorpion. Just when you thought it was safe to be back at 100, Tiny, you're back at 90. All right, Kel, let's kick off round number 2. Kel, Sheila, animal and cat. All right, I have to get that Tupac icon. But anyways, best I can do for right now. I'll have Tupac next week so I don't miss any more Tupacs. Tupac, Pet Repel. She's going to hand the scorpion to, oh my goodness, look at this. Is that Jim with triple scorpions? This might get painful for somebody in a hurry. F4, Maya to Tiny. Tiny is just eating Maya's tonight. This one's not as bad, Tiny. You're taking 12. Back down to 78. Tupac, Pet Repel. Grenade to Tiny. And handing the scorpion over to Jim for future use. All right, Beasley. Beasley, animal, then cat. All right. She's going to activate Shaman to get that heal. It's a good move. F4 with the Shaman, Red Glob to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, you got an F4 Red Glob coming at you. Take it or stop it. And then we're going to kick it over to Animal while Fly Rod makes that decision. Animal, your move. Fly Rod is going to Judas it right back at you. So Beasley, you got a Red Glob coming back at you. Killer Bees. You want to take that F4 red glob that you shot? Beasley's going to red psycho it. See, Fly Rod, you're taking something one way or another. He sends it back with Judas. She sends it red psycho. Fly Rod taking 10%. Animal's going to summon Ketis to Busy. Heal and seal and activate Impaler. All right. Pet, heal and seal, activation, and Vega. All right, we got a lot of stuff happening here. Animal's already got a seal. So he is going to get the heal from it. All right, let's go Impaler. Busy Bee has Pet Repel, so Ketis going to get rid of her Pet Repel. But the Impaler is going to be a seal breaker for everybody, and they're going to take small amounts of armor pen as well. So I'll start with Kel. Kel, you lose your seal. Jim, you lose your seal. Beasley, Busy Bee, you both lose your seals. Tiny, you lose your seal. Cat, your seal is gone. Fly Rod, you take some AP damage as well. Each player, I'm deducting 5 points of AP. Five points of base. Except for Animal. All right, Animal making big things happen in there. All right, Cat, you're up. We'll go to Cat. Damage is going to get a little bit crazy here, I think, because nobody's sealed at the moment. So we go to Cat, then we go to Jim, Busy, Tiny, and Fly Rod. Cat, Jim, Busy, Tiny, and Fly Rod. Gold Spike to Jim, Seal Smoke, and Genesis Pluto to Busy. All right, Busy, you got Pluto incoming. Gemstone, you got Gold Spike. Take it. I'll give you each couple seconds. All right, Busy is going to go tank page 1. And Jim will get you a die roll to see how hard Gold Spike's going to hit you. Single, double, or triple. right, she picks a 3. Let's see how hard this is going to hit. Not very hard. Jim dodging the gold spike. Could have been a big hit. Instead, we're just taking Jim from 70 down to 60. All right. Second half of the game right here. Last 4 players before we go to the final round. Gemstone and Kel. Kel's at 90. Jim's at 60. Sheila at 100. Busy at 85. Animal at 100. Tiny 78. Cat at 100. Fly Rod at 90. Really, really close game. All right, Jim is going to pass the scorpions over to Kel. Kel with Tupac, hands her a few scorpions. She's going to seal. And she's going to play some grog. I'm not going to make you roll in the grog because it's going to full heal you. So Jim back to 100%. They're now tied for first place with Cat and Fly Rod, just like that. Busy Bee, you guys aren't too far out. In fact, nobody is. Jim and Kel, 190. The Bees, 185. Animal and Tiny, 178. And Cat and Fly Rod, 190. Anybody's game. Busy Bee, Tiny, and Fly. All right. Little heal and seal from Busy Bee. Blaine to Tiny and Sirius Vega to Tiny. Tiny getting targeted. All right, Tiny. You and your $1 million abs have Blaine, the portal pet, coming in. Oh, look at that. He's going to start out by getting rid of that heal and seal, Busy. You might have went to the well once too often. No heal and seal for you. All right, Tiny, you got double attacks coming in, though. You know what? I like Busy Bee's not afraid to stand up to Tiny the tank. Blaine and Sirius Vega. Let them hit. Oh, boy. Blaine does double damage in portals, you guys know. Taking Tiny down to 50. Hold on. 63. Regular Blaine, 63. And the Vega 53. All right, Tiny, you're up. Tiny and then Fly Rod. All right, Tiny is going to send the Scorpion over to Busy. Crushing blow. Not really, but Busy taking you down to 75. Red Aster, and he's going to grog it up. And Tiny, I'm going to send you back to 100 as well. Since you were not under 50%. And Fly Rod. Final move of the second round, and then each player has one additional turn with no legendaries. Healing only 25% effective. And a super close match. All right. And Gold Rudy to Busy Bee. Fly Rod going to play the Heal and Seal. Going to bring him back to 100. Last round, he could get the full heal from it, so smart move by Fly Rod. That's why he's the champ. He's a veteran. Gold Rudy to Busy Bee, and then Wrath with Resin to Animal. Busy Bee has already used Tank Page 1, so I think this pet is going to go through, Busy. Taking Busy down to 56. Animal's going to play Red Psycho, and he's going to send that 10 back to Fly Rod. Boom! Animal making big things happen. All right, we're in the final round. Here we go. Let me set the stage for you guys so everybody knows what is in store. We've got Kel and Jim. Kel at 90, Jim at 100. Kel with Pet Repel, Jim with a Seal. Kel got the 3 Scorpions right now. We've got the Killer Bees. Sheila has Red Aster, and she's at 100%. Busy has a Scorpion. She's at 56. Animal, sitting at 100. He's sealed and he's got Red Aster. Tiny, sitting at 100. He has Red Aster. Fly Rod, Red Aster and sealed. He's at 90. Cat with a seal, and she is at 100. All right, Kel, your final move of the night. What are you and your Scorpions going to do? Good point. Hold on. Fly Rod did have Aster out. Busy B, I'm giving you the points back from Gold Rudy. Busy B with no Gold Rudy. All right. Hold on. Hang on, I got to back up another move here. It wasn't challenged, but I'm going to back it up because I just called it. Animal had Red Aster out as well. So, Busy B, I'm going to give you your pet repel back as well. All right, I missed 2 of those. Nobody challenged it, but I called it. And in the future, if you guys see that, you can challenge it, just like Fly Rod saw it. But Animal had Aster, and he played Ketis on Busy B, and he got rid of her pet repel. Okay, we should be good. So Fly Rod has Red Aster out. He couldn't play his pet. Animal had Red Aster out. He couldn't play Ketis. All right, Kel, back to your move. Kel's going to go Heal and Seal. Pass the Scorpions over to Jim. A lot of passing going on here. E3 Maya to Tiny. Tiny yet again. Tiny taking 10 more. It gets less and less every time. But he is still taking damage. So Kel with a Heal and Seal. It is nerfed. So Kel's going to take you back to 92. You do get the Seal. E3 Maya to Tiny. And Scorpions to Jim. Okay, Beasley. Your move. Legendaries are out of play, everybody. No legendaries. Healing is nerfed. Kel at 92, Jim at 100. Beasley at 100, Busy Bee at 75, and she's got her pet repel back. Animal at 100, Tiny at 90. Currently in second place tie with Cat and Fly Rod, who are at 190 as well. All right, Beasley's going to get rid of her Red Aster. Thank you for releasing him. Regular Rex to Fly Rod, which is going to get rid of his Red Aster. A Heal and Seal for Beasley. And Shaman Flux to Cat. All right, Cat, you've got Flux ammo coming at you, which will break your seal and do some AP. Cat's going to play Red Psycho. But, see, Beasley knew she was going to take some damage from it. So she drops down to 90. And with the healing seal, going to kick her back up to 92. So she gets a little bit of it back. Veteran birthday play. And Fly Rod, you do have Rex hitting you, by the way. He doesn't go away. Oh, never mind. Sorry. You had a Red Aster. He did go away. Animal, you're up. So, Beasley, your Rex is gone. Animal, then Cat. Look at Animal playing the max seal for his teammate. Talk about a team player. Animal with that max seal sliding over to Tiny. And F5, he's going Sega Vega to Busy Bee. All right, I think they're out of cooldowns. So, Busy Bee, you are taking the Sega Vega from Animal, dropping you down to 65. Cat, your final move. Again, real quick score check. Kel and Jim, 92 and 100. Sheila and Busy, 92 and 65, taking a little bit of a hit. Animal and Tiny, 100 and 90, barely out of first. And Cat and Fly Rod, 190, barely out of first by 2 percentage points. We got Cat, and then we kick it back to Jim. Man, Cat is coming after Jim every turn. Gold Maverick to Jim. Gold Maverick is going to get, that's a lot of respect there. That's what happens when you're top players. Top players go after top players. Gold Maverick's going to get rid of Jim's seal. Also going to hit her. Taking her down to 89. Cat's going to play Pet Repel. And Jim is going to send a Red Psycho. She was saving it. Red Psycho back to Cat. How about you hit me for 10-ish and I hit you for 10-ish? Sending that 10 back to Cat. It's a big move. Pluto is denied. All right. Each team has one player that gets one final turn. Jim, Busy, Tiny, and Fly Rod. Kel and Jim, 92 and 89. Bees, 92-65. Animal and Tiny, 190 in first place right now. And Cat and Fly Rod at 90 and 80. Can Tiny and Animal, can Team Sly hold on? Got a couple slice, several arcs, couple mirrors, and one solo Vox. The nice thing about duels, factions don't really matter. This is about you and your partner trying to get a win and gradually move up in the standings every week. All right, there's a lot of stuff coming now. Heel smoke for Gemstone. Silver Spark, Red Paul to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, the first hit will obviously break the seal. Second one will damage you. And Ballistic Resin to Cat and Scorpions to Cat. All right, a lot of things for Team Flycat to think about. All right, give you guys a couple seconds, and then we're going to start resolving it. All right, Cat, are you going to tank page 1, the Ballistic Resin, or the Scorpions? Because both are going to hit hard. Jim's wasting no time lighting it up with that brand new armor pen bullet. I love it. I love seeing the Ballistic Resin in play. Just rolled out tonight. All right. Cat is going to tank page 1 that attack. I'm assuming Fly is going to take the Red Paul. It's going to break his seal. Going to break his seal, and then it's going to hit him for a little bit. Takes him from 90 to 85. Jim throws the Scorpions to Cat, and Fly Rod uses his tank page 1 to prevent the 30 damage. That Cat was going to take. Now, this is important for everybody who's still yet to go. They double tank page 1, both their cooldowns. So I'm going to give you a real quick score check each round. Jim went with Heal and Seal, so she's going to get a couple points back. Pay close attention to the scores, everybody, because it's anybody's game. And we have Busy, Tiny, and Fly left to go. Kel, 92, Jim, 91. Sheila, 92, Busy, 65. First place, Animal, 100, Tiny, 90. Cat, 90, Fly, 85. Second and third is neck and neck. Busy B, you're up. All right, she is going to summon Trey. And she's going to grog. All right, Busy Bee, pretty important die roll here. Might catapult you into first place. One, two, or three, you get 12% back. 4, 5, or 6, you get 25, and that would take you to 100. And that would, in fact, all right, she picks a 3. Tiny's going to stop the scorpion damage. Oh, look at that roll. Busy Bee, 100%. Putting the bees in first place. And then she throws the scorpion at the animal. It would have been 10%, but Tiny goes tank page 1. And notice how she threw it at animal because he doesn't have a turn. And notice how Jim threw it at Cat because she doesn't have a turn. Brilliant plays by both players. All right, again, we're going to set the stage. Kel and Jim, 92 and 91. The Bees, 100 and 92, currently in first. Barely in second, Animal and Tiny at 190, 2 percentage points behind the Bees. And then Cat and Flyrod currently in fourth, but barely. Don't make me 10-point you, Dimes. I already prevented the damage for the scorpions that were going to hit Tiny, or Animal. That's why Animal's at 100. Tiny, you're up. You don't want to get caught in a crucial situation judging a match. Tiny, you're 2 percentage points behind the top team. But you got Flyrod lurking, not far behind as well. Going to be interesting to see how Tiny plays it. Oh, look at this. Oh, my. Heel and 3. Oh, she pulled an okey doke. She basically turned away from the bees and said, no. My disdain for Flyrod is more important than taking the bees. Heel and thrill. One second. I have to check this out. All right. The Heal and Thrill, even at 25% nerf, is going to heal Tiny for 4 points. This is big. So Dimes playing a different heal, which heals at a higher percentage rate than the Heal and Seal. And throwing a unpreventable grenade at Flyrod. And we've seen him take these shots already today. He's taken F5, he's taken F3, he's taken more Mayas than you can imagine. Flyrod. Dropping you down to 70. Okay. Final move. Check these numbers. In first place, Animal and Tiny at 194. In second place, Busy and Sheila, 192. Third place, Kel and Jim. Flyrod is going to sack Trey with a healing brew. Did he just cheese out a victory against the Wisconsinite? He sacks Trey for 90. All right. If Flyrod rolls a 1, 2, or 3, they tie for second place. If he rolls a 4, 5, or 6, wait. Actually, it doesn't matter. It makes no difference because Cat's point total is 90. So even if Flyrod, it doesn't matter what he rolls, he goes back to 100%. Meaning, Animal and Tiny taking first place at 194. Second place, the Killer Bees at 192. Third place, even though he full healed, Flyrod and Cat at 190. 2 percentage points off the pace. And barely finishing, what a close one. At 183, Jim and Kel. It was everybody's match in the final round. And the calculations, Flyrod went for the heal, but not realizing that Cat was at 90%, there was no way to pull her up above that 194, and Dimes getting the win on the final move basically by playing the Heal and Thrill and getting the extra points for that. So Team Sly looking for a celebration tonight. We've got 3 Sly Knights up there. We got a lot of Arc Sparks in second place. Julia, Busy, and Beasley. Not the best night for Vox that we've seen, but they'll be back. They'll come back strong. All right, and we did a little Scorpion stacking tonight. All right, got a little prize to give away for you guys. You're going to want what is inside this box. So if you played tonight, if you're over on that left side, and let me ask this real quick. Who is here that did not play that could play? I saw Craven Light was here. Who else is in the house? All right, we are going to give Craven 1 point as well. Craven will get you on the board for showing up at the end. All right. So if you're on that left side of the map, give me a number from 10 to 40. 10 to 40. I'm going to say animal a little lower. Thank you. I know a lot of people love the number 27. But all right, still missing a few. Last call. You guys were close. I know a lot of people love 27, but Villar loved the number 26, and that was the number. Villar hits it on the money. Villar, how about a 4-pack of whiskey? Villar, that is equivalent to 4 heals. And keep in mind, whiskey in duels is a 100% heal unless it's nerfed and does get rid of those cold effects. So 4 whiskey right there, Villar. And you know what? I think since Villar's got the whiskey, I think we should head on over to the saloon. You know, Something about the saloon, though. Let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure if I can do this. We'll find out. I don't think I've ever tried this live. All right, this is my original Western beat, everybody. It's just for you guys. So I think you need a saloon. This is an original kill shot score. So enjoy the Western beat, and then we will wind it down. Happy birthday, Beasley.